Is it possible to think of redefining theatrical experience outside of the existing infrastructure?
I hope that does happen, and I think it's a very, it's a very progressive thought to do something like this. I think that's you need a champion.
But the thing is that magic happens in a darkened cinema along with other people.
Is it possible to think of redefining theatrical experience outside of the existing infrastructure, where we can have, let's say, a network of micro cinemas? Because in one of your interviews, you said that what we need is expansion of theaters. So can we also think of expansion of these smaller theaters of 100, 120, 150 capacities, where independent films, which are not even, let's say, mid-budget films of 2010s, but are independent films which are made in regional languages, or documentaries and so on, can also be shown so that we do not necessarily restrict ourselves to theatrical with the given infrastructure. So how do you think, let's say, a production ecology can work towards that?
I hope that does happen, and I think it's a very, it's a very progressive thought to have. I just think the market forces have to support it, both the ability for someone to put capital into it and being able to generate the demand from audiences to be able to justify that investment.
Right.
I think what people get a little concerned about is there might be pockets of people who want to access that kinds of content. For example, at Regal Cinema in Bombay now, every Thursday there's a screening of a film, and that's packed. But if there were 50 Regal Cinemas across Bombay and we were showing that film, would they be able to justify that show at that time across all the cinemas? Is there that much demand? I don't have the answer. It might very well be there. But for someone to actually invest in the capital, that chicken and egg situation is always there about
Absolutely.
Being able to support it.
No, what I was thinking is that, see, cultivation of audiences' taste has been one of the important challenges before cinema in 20th century. So is it possible that we look at this as a question where we not only develop these micro cinemas and restrict them to only metropolitan areas, but take them outside, but also work towards cultivation of the taste where the production ecology and the film educators come together? Yeah, what we've traditionally been calling film appreciation, can it be kind of recalibrated towards this, where instead of just calling it demand generation, we also look at it as a cultivation of taste? Is it possible, this kind of a collaboration?
It's possible. It's absolutely possible. You need someone to have the passion and the drive, both creatively and commercially, to do something like this. I think that's, you need a champion. I mean, the Film Heritage Foundation that has been started by Shivendra Singh Dungarpur has only happened because one man had this vision of wanting to preserve the cinematic heritage of the country. And he's done it. And now he's figured out a way to be able to raise the money, to be able to get supporters, and he's really created an ecosystem around it. I think you need someone to have that passion to be able to do it.
Absolutely. What do you think, sir, about these kinds of networks to be opened up?
I'll start with the thing which you said, the mini cinema theaters and other things. Fact is that cinema, just think of cinema as a technology, how it came and what it did for us. Basic thing is that the strongest point of this entire thing is this publicness, that we have to do it like this. ठीक है, other things are coming in, but this is something which came and created this kind of experience, a possibility. That publicness is very important, and it is perhaps as we know, that it is a quintessential modern public art form.
Absolutely.
A modern public art form. So publicness of this requires screens. Affordable screens. Main cheese is ticket ka daam bhi dekhna padega. Agar if we have to go back to a situation where it becomes a habit, in current scenario it cannot happen. First thing is that. Second is availability of a screen, as you have clearly said. Availability of a screen is pathetic at this stage right now. That is required to be really ramped up fully. Somehow we'll have to get back that publicness of this, our beloved art form. Magic happens in a darkened cinema hall, for me at least. There are things that I know, sometimes story demands different formats. But the thing is, magic happens in a darkened cinema hall along with other people.